I made a video earlier about how all of us have a fire in us that's just waiting to be lit, that we need to find out who we were, like go back to when we felt whole and when we were really confident. And then I had a question on there that said, what if your relationship started when you were still a child, if you've never known that person? And there was another comment on that video asking pretty much the same thing. What if we don't know that person? You know that person. I guarantee you that person is in there. My husband and I got together when we were 14 years old. So I was still a child. He was still a child. And I had confidence, I felt like I kind of knew who I was. I was still 14, there's still a lot to learn in life. And throughout the years, I would always have values pop up. I would always have these like challenging moments towards my husband, or I would have these things that I would say, and he would say, oh, your moral compass is so high, or you're just moral oral, or, he would kind of, disregard everything that I said that was pretty positive for me and that I felt like were my values, where I'm like, I'm standing up for myself, but you're kind of telling me that I'm wrong and that's not right. It's kind of gaslighting, and he didn't know he was doing it. If y'all looked through our stories, like he didn't know he was doing it, but it did affect me, obviously. And I didn't know, I obviously lost who I was, but there was always something in me. And it's in you. You may not know who that person was. You might be like, it might be more difficult for you to find who you like truly are at your core, but she's in there and she is ready to come out. I'm telling you, it is in there. Start with asking yourself who you want to be. Start asking yourself what you want. Who do you look up to? What do people have that you're like, ooh, that's who I want to be. And I think that's in me. That's a good start. That's where you can start really, trying to figure out who you are and where that fire is going to be lit. She's there. She is there.